Hey guys, welcome back. This is episode 17 of my Road to 120 Slayer series, and we got a lot done in this episode, made some pretty good cash, and also got a ton of Slayer XP, so let's just jump right into it. So starting off with our first Slayer task, we ended up getting a Celestial Dragon Slayer task. Now, this is a pretty decent one. I do find it does take a while to finish these tasks, and it is a bit annoying picking up the drops since they are all over the place, but you do get some pretty decent Slayer XP. And I have been pretty fortunate with the Dragonic Visages while I've been here. I think I've gotten about 4 of them so far. And guess what? I ended up getting another one from this task. So that is the 5th one from this task, I believe. I think we have 6 in the loot tab so far, which is really crazy. So the loot obtained from this task, we got around 2.6 mil, and then also 164,000 Slayer XP. Now this task does take a little bit longer than most of them. I would say it took close to an hour to complete, so it isn't really a great task. I think I might start canceling these when I do get them because there are a lot of other tasks that are just much better. Now moving on to the next task, we got a Vileplume task. I really love getting these tasks, and I'm going to be going back to the liverworts, and if you guys didn't check out last episode, you definitely should, because I ended up getting Blast Diffusion Boots here at liverworts, which are worth 81 mil. So this is my first time back after getting the Blast Diffusion Boots, and hopefully we get lucky like that again, because that drop was literally worth so much more than anything else in my loot tab, so it was really nice to get. But overall, liverworts do have some pretty decent drops, I guess. I mostly do go with liverworts because they give you over 3,000 XP per kill, which is just really nice. So unfortunately, we didn't get the Blast Diffusion Boots this time, but we did get some alright loot, 1.4 mil, and then also pretty good Slayer XP. We got 247,000 Slayer XP, and this task took around 40 minutes to complete, so it was a little bit long, but we got some pretty good Slayer XP out of it. Now, the next task I got 78 Dinosaurs. This is another pretty good task. You make a lot of money off of these just from the Tomb Shroom Spores, so I really do like collecting up those for my loot tab. And you also get some good XP. So I went the Brutish Dinosaurs again. You get 3,100 XP every time you kill them. That is the main reason why I do go to these. Also, the Brutish Dinosaurs are really AFK. I like using these safe spot with ranged. That way I can AFK them and multitask while I am doing this task. It does, however, take a while, usually about an hour, to complete these tasks. And so halfway through the task, we ended up leveling up. We are now 113 Slayer. So this is technically halfway there, guys. We are halfway to 120 in terms of XP. So now we have 52 million Slayer XP, and we only need 52 million left to go. And so the loot from this task was really good. We got 3.8 mil, and then also 241,000 Slayer XP, and that is the main reason why I like doing this task. You get a lot of GP, and then you also get quite a bit of Slayer XP as well. And as I said earlier, the task did take around 1 hour to complete. So it is a little bit time consuming, but it's AFK, so that makes it alright. And so next we got a Living Wyvern task. I actually just unblocked this, I believe last episode. So this is my second Living Wyvern task on the series. And I gotta say, I do really like these creatures. They are kind of difficult to kill. You need to pay a lot of attention, but they have some really great drops. And it is alright to have a pretty active task every once in a while. It makes it a little bit more exciting, I find. Also, they are pretty easy to kill, actually. You kill them really fast. So this task is actually more of a quicker task. I would say it took around 10 minutes or maybe even 15 for me to complete this task, which is really quick. And looking at the GP I got from it, this is well over 10 mil GP per hour when I get this task. So in just 10 to 15 minutes, I ended up making 2.2 mil. As you can see, most of the money comes from the Wyvern Bones, and then you also have some pretty random drops here as well, but they have some pretty unique drops, which are worth a ton, so hopefully we do end up getting one of those eventually. You don't get much Slayer XP for these tasks. We only got 77,000, But again, it was a really quick task, so I do really like getting these. And so next we got a Soul Devourer task. I don't think I've had one of these in a while now, maybe a few episodes. So I am going to be going to the Salawa Axe, and I am going to be AFKing them. Now in previous episodes, I have used the Vampirism Scrimshaw in order to AFK these, but I have found that you don't actually need them. It's kind of a waste to use them. Instead, I am a little bit less AFK, and I will just eat food when my health goes low. Usually I only have to eat food every few minutes, especially if I am using an Overload, and I'm using Enhanced Excalibur, and also the Vampirism Aura. That makes it much easier to AFK. So that is kind of the strategy I have been using now. I've been saving my Vampirism Scrimshaw since it is quite expensive to actually use it. And so from this task, I ended up getting 4 keys to the crossing. And if you haven't noticed, they have increased since the last time I got these. They're at 314k each now. So that is really good because I have about 40 of them in my loot tab. And then also just from the general loot, we end up getting 1.5 mil and then also over 100,000 Slayer XP. This is pretty good because this task took 15 minutes to complete. So making, around 3 mil and then 100,000 Slayer XP, that's always great in just 15 minutes. And so next we ended up getting another dinosaur task. We're going to be killing 85 of them this time, so a little bit more than before. And I decided to go with the same strategy, so I went with safe spotting the brutish dinosaurs as well. Now I would like to know what you guys think if you want to see me kill a different dinosaur creature, because I have been killing brutish dinosaurs for basically every dinosaur task. But I have contemplated switching it up and doing some of the other ones. So let me know if you guys want to see that, because I am definitely open for it. I believe the feral dinosaurs are the second best to kill in terms of GP, because they drop the Tomb Shroom spores as well, which is where you make most of your money. So this task took a little bit over an hour. We made 4.4 mil and then also got 263,000 Slayer XP. So this is a pretty good task. We make a lot of money and also get a lot of Slayer XP, but it is pretty time consuming since it took a little bit over 1 hour. And so now we're going to be going into our last Slayer task of the episode, but we do have a Reaper task after this. So we're going to be doing the Corrupted Creatures. I'm going to be going with the Corrupted Workers basically every time because they are the highest level Corrupted Creature, and they also give the most XP. So I'm going to be using the AFK method with the Aggression Potions, and then also I'm going to use a bunch of AoE abilities. I have found that switching to the Blood Amulet of Fury is better than the Amulet of Souls because you get to heal a little bit off of it, and I like using Protect from Melee rather than Soul Split, so I am going to be doing that from now on. And also, I am not using any Vampirism Scrimshaws. I am going to be healing up using food every once in a while, so that is, I find, the best way to go at this task. And so for the keys to the crossing, we ended up getting 3 more to add to the loot tab, which is pretty good, over 900k there. And then for the overall loot, we got pretty lucky, I would say. We made 2.3 mil and also got 140,000 Slayer XP. Most of the money coming from the Vital Sparks, probably. It seems like we got kind of lucky with the Vital Spark drop since we got 11 of them in one task. Now moving on to our Reaper. As I said, whenever I get the Reaper Choice rewards, I am going to be going with Araxi now since we have 1 leg piece. So we're going to go for the other 2 so we can complete that. The leg piece that we did get is from the Minion Path. So in this kill, I am going to be doing the Darkness Path, and then I'm also going to do Path 2 since I find that is probably the easiest with the Darkness Path open. So anyway, from this kill, we ended up getting 3.3 mil. We got the Onyx drops, which is always a really great drop to get. So that is a really good one. We also got the Overloads, which is pretty lucky as well. For the second kill, we went with the Path 2. We got a really crap drop, 69k. Considered re-rolling it, but let's just bank it. And then the next drop, we ended up getting 244k. We got a Trisk piece, so that's kind of nice. And that's pretty good because we have 2 completed ones in our bank already. And the final kill, we got another Trisk piece and 774k. So that is a nice drop as well. I think that actually completes another Trisk piece. So that's 3 now that we can open. Probably going to open them when I finish the series. But anyway, that is it for today's episode. We made 25.1 mil in the episode altogether. And we also got a lot of Slayer XP, more than usual. 1.2 mil Slayer XP in the episode. And now the total loot tab is estimated at 435 mil, and that is excluding my leg piece. So hopefully we do end up completing that, and that will really boost the loot tab for sure. And also over the series, we have obtained a little bit over 17 million XP. As I said, we're a little bit over halfway now, so we're at 113 Slayer, and we need around 52 million Slayer XP to get to 120. So it is going to be quite of a grind yet to go, but I'm sure we will get there eventually. And also, if you guys want, I'm going to be streaming some on Twitch, so follow me there. My Twitch username is silencedrs. Also, there's a link in the description down below, so if you want to watch me live, definitely check that out. I think I'm going to be doing it mostly for my Reaper tasks from now on, so probably lots of Araxi. But anyway, guys, that is it for today's episode. I really hope you guys did enjoy, because I certainly did enjoy making this video. But anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.